This ritual will require a small altar be set up in the north and provided with the candles, incense, and various accoutrements, as well as the 4 elemental weapons which we have been cultivating thus far, as well as the new pentacle to be consecrated. Beginning, of course, as usual, with the standard battery. Then retrieve the water cup and sprinkle the new pentacle with water, saying, "So therefore first the priest who governeth the works of fire must sprinkle with the lustral water of the loud resounding sea, then fumigate with the burning incense and say, and when, after all the phantoms are vanished, thou shalt see that holy formless fire, that fire which darts and flashes through the hidden depths of the universe, hear thou the voice of fire. Then, picking up the wand, circumambulate thrice clockwise, making the sign of the Enterer each time as you pass the north, saying, Holy art thou, Lord of the universe. Holy art thou, whom nature hath not formed. Holy art thou, the vast and the mighty one, Lord of the light and of the darkness. Then, still with the wand and standing at the altar, describe the invoking earth pentagram over the new pentacle. Then invoke any divine names which might be written on the pentacle, also making those letters or signs with the wand above the pentacle. And say, O thou who art from everlasting, thou who hast created all things and doth clothe thyself with the forces of nature as with a garment, by thy holy and divine name, Adonai, whereby thou art known especially in that quarter we name Saphon, I beseech thee to grant unto me the strength and insight for my search after the hidden light and wisdom. I entreat thee to cause thy wonderful archangel Auriel to guide me in the pathway, and furthermore to direct thine angel Forlac to watch over my footsteps therein. May the ruler of earth, the powerful prince, Cherub, by the gracious permission of the infinite supreme, increase and strengthen the hidden forces and occult virtues of this pentacle, so that I may be enabled with it to perform aright those magical operations for which it has been fashioned, for which purpose I now perform this mystic rite of consecration in the divine presence of Adonai. Put down the wand and pick up the dish of salt or original pentacle and trace over the new pentacle the invoking pentagram of earth, saying, In the 3 great secret holy names of God borne upon the banners of the north, Mordial Hectigar, I summon thee, great king of the north, Ikzod Hehekal, to attend upon this ceremony and by thy presence increase its effect, whereby I do now consecrate this magical pentacle, confer upon it the utmost occult might and virtue which thou mayest judge it to be capable in all works of the nature of earth, so that in it I may find a strong defense and a powerful weapon wherewith to rule and direct the spirits of the elements. Still with the old pentacle trace in the air over the implement the invoking hexagram of Saturn, and read the invocation to the 6 seniors. Ye mighty princes of the earth's quadrangle, I invoke you who are known to me by the honorable title and position of rank of seniors. Hear my petition, O ye mighty princes, the 6 seniors of the northern quarter of the earth, who bear the names of Lydrom, Alfectigar, Axinor, Amlikiv, Lizinopo, Liansa, and be this day present with me. Bestow upon this pentacle the strength and purity whereof ye are the masters in the elemental forces which ye control, that its outward and material form may remain a true symbol of the inward and spiritual force. And then read the invocations of the subangles. The lesser angle of fire, taking the wand and the new pentacle, go round to the south and say, O thou glorious angel Naum, thou who governest the fiery essences of earth, I invocate thee to bestow upon this pentacle the magical powers of which thou art sovereign, that by its help I may govern the spirits of whom thou art Lord, in all seriousness and steadfastness. Taking the wand, still facing the south, trace the earth pentagram over the pentacle. The lesser angle of water, taking the cup and the new pentacle, go round to the west and say, O thou glorious angel Nephra, thou who governest the moist and fluid essences of earth, I invocate thee to bestow upon this pentacle the magic powers of which thou art sovereign, that by its help I may govern the spirits of whom thou art Lord in all seriousness and steadfastness. Taking the cup over the new pentacle, trace the invoking earth pentagram. The lesser angle of air, taking the sword and the new pentacle, go roundabout to the east and say, O thou glorious angel Neboza, thou who governest the airy and delicate essences of earth, I invocate thee to bestow upon this pentacle the magic powers of which thou art master, that with its help I may govern the spirits of whom thou art Lord in all seriousness and steadfastness. Taking the sword over the pentacle, describe the invoking earth pentagram, and coming finally roundabout to the north, taking the new pentacle as well as the old pentacle, and saying, O thou glorious angel Nerome, thou who governest the dense and solid earth, I invocate thee to bestow upon this pentacle the magic powers of which thou art master, that with its help I may govern the spirits of whom thou art Lord in all seriousness and steadfastness. With the old pentacle over the new pentacle, trace the invoking earth pentagram. Then take up the newly consecrated implement and perform with it the supreme invoking ritual of the pentagram of that element in all 4 quarters, preceding each pentagram with the equilibrating pentagram suitable, and reciting the divine name. Close with a Kabbalistic cross and prayer. When completed, the pentacle is to be wrapped in silk or linen of white or black color. Taking the cup, go round about the circle, sprinkling water to purify the space. Taking the incense, circambulate around the ritual space, waving the incense as to reconsecrate the ritual space. Perform a reverse circambulation. Then perform the license to depart and close with a lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. After this, you will place the veiled implement away to be used at a future time.